Following his stellar performances over the past few stages, the Dakar bit Henk Lantigan today, and it bit him hard. A huge crash, but the 26-year-old has certainly left his calling card with his speed on the Dakar.
We came into this danger too a little bit too fast, and I think it caught us out. We didn't find it on the track. I think we were just off on the left of the track, and it was more deep. So yeah, not good.
Century buggy, Brian Paraguana and Tay Perry attacked hard on the 456 kilometres to be second on the stage. He lists one of his hobbies as anything that gives adrenaline. The Dakar is certainly one way of doing that. Sebastian Loeb was furious last night after a 5-minute penalty for speeding that he thought unfair. But better news for BRX today was that Nani Roma on his 25th Dakar took a strong run into 8th position, step by step, stage by stage. For a one-car team, the Prokop Ford punches above its weight for Junior World Rally Champion Martin Prokop. He found today really hard, particularly the last part over the dunes, but he kept his head down and it worked for 5th. 2009 winner Janil de Villiers was in trouble with a stiff neck, but the Toyota physio sorted him out so the South African could attack the stage, and he came through to win it. After the Latigan off, his victory lifted the spirits of the team.
Since the beginning, things really were not going our way, but today everything seemed to click, and we took it a little bit more calm in the beginning just to make sure we get all the points. I mean, some places the navigation was really difficult this morning, but for sure a proper Dakar stage.
Carlos Sainz started 30 minutes in front of de Villiers but was caught by the Toyota driver. The king of Spanish motorsport and the reigning Dakar champion was not happy at another day struggling in the dunes, saying it was a gymkhana out there rather than a rally driver's stage. He's very frustrated tonight but holds 3rd after 5 stages. However, the overall battle for this rally is still between Nasser Al-Attiyah chasing Stefan Pederhansel. First off the line, he caught a lot of bikers early on, so had to be very careful, but then the rocks were brutal. Come the line, he lost 2 minutes to Pederhansel and is now 6 minutes back overall. Stefan Pederhansel started 3 minutes back of Al-Attiyah, so once he'd caught him up, those 3 minutes were in the Frenchman's pocket. But he said it was a really complicated Dakar stage with so much variety. Dunes, rocky parts, navigation, tracks. But there's not much that can outfox the ultimate desert fox. 30 years after winning his first incredible Dakar, can he do it again? Because this is the battle of Dakar 2021. Mini buggy, Toyota 4-wheel drive, Al-Attiyah against Stefan Pederhansel.
I'm happy to come here first car, and Stefan, he did good job, because he stayed behind me all the way, and yeah, I'm quite happy, to finish day 5, and tomorrow Stefan, he can open, it will be more easy for me.
Of course, the race is far from decided, and when you have to follow Nasser, you really need to push because he's so fast. De Villiers takes the stage by just a minute ahead of Paraguana, Pederhansel in 3rd, Al-Attiyah just behind him, Prokop a great 5th. And then overall, Pederhansel's lead is just over 6 minutes ahead of Al-Attiyah, Carlos Sainz a distant 3rd, Przgonski and Prokop.
My name is Yazir Saidan. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I'm a rally driver and I also work in real estate. I love motorsport and I'm especially fond of rally raid.
محترف في الراليات الصحراوية. My name is Yazid Al-Raji. I'm a Saudi rally driver and I take part in lots of championships. I hope to be among the best and to make our country proud.
I get a special feeling when I drive my car. It's an amazing sensation of giving everything you have, of leaving it all out there on the track.
What I like most about racing is the challenges you face on the course. I like it when I get a chance to show my technical skills and my racing intelligence in the hard moments.
As time has gone by, my dreams have gotten even bigger. The biggest goal now is to win the Dakar, to become the first Saudi to win the Dakar. It would be an incredible achievement, especially here in Saudi Arabia.
Dakar gave me an opportunity to drive my new car for the first time. It was good training for me ahead of the Dakar, so I wanted to make the most of it and just get used to the new car. I'm very thankful to have a big community here, people following my career, and I'm also grateful for a big supportive family. It's quite different to Europe because I have a very large number of siblings. My family and my siblings are my primary motivation. In rally events, I love that we get to visit places that are pretty inaccessible. I love the extreme speed and the fact that you really have to pit your wits against the course.
But the Dakar has been tough for both men, struggling to move up the standings.
For the Dakar today as the lightweight vehicles attack the 283 miles over an area never used for rally raid before. A big climb at the start of the stage and then dunes, rocks and more tricky navigation. 2019 French champion Lionel Baude is from the snowy Haute-Savoie, but after a break from the Dakar he's back and has got good speed. He was right up there at the start of the stage, proving he's rediscovered his mojo. Seth Quintero for Red Bull OT3 had a great run to be within touching distance of the stage win, just 3 minutes back after nearly 6 hours of hard driving. After the freak fire on the first stage that lost Chris Meek huge time, he's not been backward in coming forward. Second yesterday, the protégé of Colin McRae has had another great run through the stage, proving he's in the groove in the sand. Formerly having driven in the big car class of the Rally Raid World Cup, Aaron Domzala is well suited for the class, and his fifth today shows how competitive it all is. Just being pipped on the line was the South Racing Can-Am of Khalifa Al-Attiyah. Having only done the Hail Rally in December with co-driver Michele Ginotto, Dakar may well have found a rough diamond. And Chaleco Lopez, the superstar from Chile, narrowly takes the stage, and in so doing continues to hold the overall lead. But it's a precious lead at just 10 minutes. A very technical and fast day with a lot of dunes. And in the last part I didn't push too hard, I just took care of the car. Husband and wife team Kristen and Wayne Matlock are Baja regulars and part of the growing US scene on the Dakar. Kristen is running in the Dakar Experience after problems early on, but Wayne is focused on Jeddah with his Polaris RZR. In the lightweight vehicles, it's Chaleco ahead of Domzala by nearly 11 minutes. Jones in third, Quintero and Al Saif. And in SSV, it's Chaleco ahead of Domzala by 11 minutes. Jones in third, Al Saif with Karyakin in fifth.
Here I, driver, navigator, mechanic and driver, navigator, we do everything. And this is the machine. We have 3 spare wheels and shovels that we'll use for sure. Basta, nothing more. This is our bivouac. Around there are all the factory riders and teams. We have our little bivouac. We're here to have fun, to do our Dakar Classic. It's like doing a loop with friends from everywhere. And what happens, happens.
And what happened is that just after the prologue, the engine of their Peugeot 504 broke. But thanks to the help of a Sudanese mechanic in Jeddah, it took them 2 days to repair and then drive all the way to Riyadh so that their Dakar Classic adventure could continue.
We took off with the idea to have fun, because with a car like that you can't hope for more than that. So with the spirit of adventure, the mechanics in Jeddah gave us 2 days of their life to make sure that the car could continue. We did a typical Arabic interior. For us, that's the Dakar Classic. Of course, we won't win anything or achieve anything, but we're fine with that.
No, our victory will be reaching Jeddah.
Onto the trucks, and Maz were hoping for a better outing after Serhij Vjazovic broke down yesterday. Alexei Wisniewski in the red truck among the front runners on the stage. Well, Martin Madchik made a good start. The Czech was looking to close the gap on the leading Kamaz of Dmitry Sotnikov, but nobody could quite decide which way to go. Well, we're used to seeing the bikers searching frantically for the right route, but it's even more impressive with these 9.5-ton monsters. And several crews set to lose pretty significant time. Madchik kept things steady for most of the day. He actually led for over 200 kilometers, but then agonizingly he got held up in the final section. The big shock leader stays on the podium, but he is now 51 minutes off the pace. Sotnikov extending his overall lead to almost 34 minutes. His Kamaz teammate Anton Shibalov moves up to second in the standings. Well, things going from bad to worse for Vjazovic, who has decided to continue the rally as fast assistance for Wisniewski. More technical problems for that Maz. Kamaz, on the other hand, putting the hammer down. They have tightened their grip on the standings, while the defending champion Andrei Karginov took the Stage 5 win.
Coucou maman.
Hi mom, I've done it. 2 down.
You did better than yesterday.
Ouais, enfin, j'ai fait plus. Well, I did better, but I still have 90 kilometers to get back.
Yeah, the thingy.
The bivouac, yes. I don't want to get exhausted as well.
But did you have a problem with your bike?
No, we were in the rock portion that was impossible to go through. I spent close to 3 hours for sure, just to do 10 kilometers, not even.
Pour faire 10 km, même pas. Et même pas, nous l'applaudissons.
Hey, aren't you going to give us an ovation?
Tu fais une pause ou quoi?
Are you taking a break?
Ok. On se connaissait pas.
We didn't even know each other. We met at refueling, and because night was falling, I offered to ride together, because during the night...
You didn't break down or anything else?
I sprained my thumb and have a big bruise on my thigh, but it's okay. The guy told me,
Le gars il me dit,
it's a sprain. Are you going to give up?
c'est une
I
entorse,
answered,
tu
hey,
abandonnes?
I didn't come
Comment
here
ça,
to quit
je suis pas
because
venue
of
là
a
pour
thumb
abandonner, c'est une
sprain.
entorse au pouce.
He said,
Il m'a dit, ah,
okay,
bon,
we're
alors,
going
on va
to see
voir
what
ce
we
qu'on
can
peut
do.
Last year I was nicknamed the Red Lantern, last in the standings, so on my helmet I have a lantern, and I think I deserve it.
Je crois que je la porte bien.
I'm so proud of myself.
Well, you really can't be. Frankly, based on everything you did, you can be proud. I know you're strong.
On vous fait des gros bisous.
I send you kisses.
Yes, we're having a walk. She's adorable.
I'll send you a message.
Je t'envoie un message. Bisous maman.
Kiss, Mom.
Kiss to you, darling. I love you.
Next up, more punishing miles in the desert as the rally heads towards Hail with 655 kilometres ahead for the whole Dakar caravan. And it's not just the competitors who will be ready for the rest day, as the ground crew that make up the 2,500 people on the rally look forward to a day without travel.